niggas, ayy. Turned up with my bitches, ayy. Cuz I got that bleaky. 60,000 fans came to see me do my dance. Got 1,000,001 haters. And they y'all can kiss my ass. The fuck? Fuck you, man. Anywho, grand afternoon, grand afternoon, grand afternoon. I have yet to lay down. I've been really moving today. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. And I still have energy, man. I'm not tired. And even though that I eat certain stuff sometimes and drink certain stuff sometimes like Pepsi, smoke black in my house, do stuff that I know is not, good, it still doesn't deplete my energy. So I know like with my body how far to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know like as far as me eating certain shit, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't deplete my energy. It doesn't do nothing. And then, they say you have to get 8 hours of sleep. Now, granted, when you live in the society world, and I know people gonna be like, what do you mean by that? Like when you work for man, you do everything that society does. You need to get 8 hours or more of sleep because you're doing a routine thing that's that's never going to sit right with your spirit. It's never going to sit right with your spirit. Never. I don't care how long you've been there. Um, but for those of you who you work for yourself, you are going to really get what I'm saying because you work for yourself. You will see that when you work for others, you're tired. It's like I guess because the motivation or the inspiration is you pouring into something that's gonna feed you and your family. I guess like that's what separates it. But it's like you can get because when you be your own boss, you work harder than working for somebody else because you're in charge of everything, right? So it could be days where you stay up for like 2 days. Had you been working at that job, ooh, you would have crashed out. Stuff like this allows you to see how the Most High said for you to live. When you live the society lifestyle, you will never see it from the Most High because society say, hey, you got to do X, Y, Z. You got to go to work. You got to pay this. You got to do that. X, Y, Z. If you want to stay afloat. You will never know that, hey, you can go days, weeks without sleeping. And it won't show up on your mind, body, soul, or spirit. It could be days that you don't drink no water or no food. Because growing up, I remember they told us if you don't drink no water or no food, you can die. Bullshit. If you've been feeding bullshit to your body, then yes. But if you've been taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, oh yeah. Go look at my short. That lady's 141 years old. I'm sitting here telling you, it's like, and granted, I am ruled by the sun, okay? But it's all about spirituality. It's like you start to see, like, see through the lies, see the bullshit. See the bullshit for what it is. And you're experiencing it from your own lens instead of hearing it from somebody else's experience or what somebody else seen. You're experiencing it. So can't nobody tell you what you experience unless you're lying because the energy don't match. So when you work for yourself and you be like, damn, I got 48 hours to turn these papers in, you will stay up for 2 days to get those papers turned in. Then when you finally get those papers turned in your mind, you think, damn, I'm going to go lay down and pass out. That's what you think. But then when you get home, you start cleaning up, you start folding clothes, you start doing a lot of stuff. You see that you're not tired. Then darkness comes, well, the night falls, and you still up. You in there cooking dinner. You go take your shower. You go take your shower. You just know after you eat and take a shower, you're gonna be sleepy. No, you still have time to go watch TV or watch something or scroll on Facebook. I'm telling you, it's like some people do this while working for man, but that's why they crash. When it's spiritual, you don't crash out. You can't crash. Everything is in harmony. So it's like when you're doing something and you're doing it too much, your body is going to tell your spirit and everything else, hey, Richard, I'm tired. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, everything is in harmony. So when the body tell the mind and the spirit, hey, I'm tired, the mind controls the whole body. That's why it's important for you to have a strong mental. The spirit is what's like. Don't y'all remember that show, the Power Rangers? Remember when they get that big range? I meant that big thing, and one person, well, all of them get in there, but one person get in there and drive it. That's how that is. The spirit is like that. That's what I mean by in harmony. So all three of them are going to go with what the body said because everything's in harmony. The body knows what the body needs. The brain and the spirit, well, the spirit will know, but the body knows. But they're going to listen, basically. Let me not make it harder. I meant harder. They're going to listen to the body. It's in harmony. So if you're doing something like, let's say you out there planting some seeds in your garden, you've been planting since sunrise, and it's afternoon, about to hit dark. When your body say that's it, you're going to get your ass up and you're going to go inside. You're going to feel like you still got a lot of more seeds to plant, but you're going to find yourself going inside. Have you ever just did some shit and you don't know why you did it? Like, not no bad shit. Like, let's say you plan to go watch TV, but when you got in there to go watch TV, because you were up, you got sleepy. Or you were doing something out of nowhere, you got a craving, like you got hungry. Like, it's your body. Like, you don't know that it's your body doing that because they don't explain it to you in that way for you to understand. They want to lie, manipulate, or beat around the bush, but that's your body speaking. You know, like when you go to work, let's say you've been working 12s all day. This the fifth day, so you at 60 hours. You know, when you be walking and your body start to drag, or you start feeling like the first thing is yawning. That's the first sign that your body is alerting you, hey, um, we gonna clock out. Or we sleepy. However it come to you, it's gonna be the yawn. After you yawn, your eyes get watery. That's a part of your body too. Without your eyes, you can't see. Everything on your body, it becomes impaired. And what I mean by impaired, meaning because the body said, hey, motherfuckers, no more. Everything on the body does that. It reacts to your body saying no more. So that's why you yawn. That's why your eyes get watery. That's why you start to feel sluggish. Let's say you work at a certain speed. Now you pacing yourself. It's because everything is like your body is reacting. It's responding. Whichever word you want to use is talking to you. It's telling you. But this is something spiritual, not physical. Spiritually, you're supposed to listen to your body, your mind, body, soul, and spirit, all that. When your body says something, you must listen to it. But because you're put in society, you're you're forced to crash out, thinking that if you overwork or do XYZ, you're going to crash. That's not true. It is certain cultures that don't eat and drink for 30 days. Longer than that. So I don't know. Like I'm telling y'all, if somebody tell me, hey, you can't go 7 days without bread and without food and water, or however long they used to say it, but me, I like knowledge. I like learning about other people. You feel me? So I knew it was cultures out there that wouldn't eat, speak, like what monks didn't speak, that would not partake in no food or drink consumption, right? Me being a kid and knowing that, I knew that that statement wasn't valid. Because if it takes you 7 days to starve or to die of thirst, whatever, however many days they said, because I'm pretty sure that they raised the number now. Why ain't those people die? Like, those were the questions that I asked. Those people is healthy, way healthier than what the fuck we are. So you become intrigued and you be wanting to know, well, why? Then you start to look at what they're consuming, and not consuming just by eating and drinking. You start to look at their practices, meaning, what do they do with their free time? These people are out planting, gardening. I pay attention. Like, you have to listen to the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. It talks. The Most High talk. Your divine forces talk. They all talk. The voice is different. The energy is different. When your body says, hey, I'm tired, right? Unless you push your body to become tired, you will not be familiar with that voice. I'm not going to lie to you. So, when you get ready to lay down, when you feel like, okay, it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to lay down at 10:30. You need to be paying attention to your body. You need to be listening to it, watching it, paying attention. Why? Because you get ready to go to sleep. It's if you're forcing yourself to go to sleep, don't try it on that time. Do it when you're sleepy. Like, so you can get some type of feel, because that's the only way I would. I mean, that's the only way I can tell them. Because it's like, to get familiar with the voice, like the body, your spirit. You already know your spirit. Your spirit is your spirit is your conscience, your heart, your mind. You feel me? Well, I ain't gonna say the mind, but what you, because the mind is separate, but it's what you obtain, what you put in the mind. Like the spirit is the truth. So if you are not in your spirit, your mind is contaminated. It's filled with lies. Like bullshit. Like, I pray that I'm explaining it in a way that y'all understand, because this is me getting the energy, meaning the truth, and me putting it in a way that I understand. So that's why I break it down in different, where give you different ways. So it's like, because the spirit is like your conscience, your heart. That's like that's the Most High. That's like, let's say you get ready to go do something, and you shouldn't be doing it. It's something to be like, hey, 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 hey. Y'all say that's your conscience. That's a part of your spirit. When your heart, like, when you be walking and then you just walk past somebody, let's say they're homeless, and you ain't got no money, but you go back and you get them something. Why? Because it was placed upon your spirit, right? But where did that come from? Your heart, your mental. Your mental. You think with that bitch. You come up with everything with that bitch. It don't matter if it's good or bad. That's a muscle that you're using all the time. If you're not using that, then you're like a vegetable. It sends the signals, the messages, the energies throughout your avatar. Your brain is the reason why your hand or your arm lifts up. You feel me? It controls the avatar, right with the spirit. Well, it controls the body. The mind and the spirit, they're like, I ain't gonna say they twins. Well, yeah, they're like fraternal twins that control the body. If you're in your spirit, you're not in your avatar. Well, the spirit does control the body. Because if your spirit say, hey, don't go there. and you don't go there. It's like your mental told your body don't go there, your body didn't move. That's why it's like the mental, it's like the spirit is what you need to make sure that you're working in, you're moving in, you're doing everything in your spirit. When you move into your spirit, your mental elevates, it ascends, because the spirit is highly intelligent. It's of truth, it's of divinity, it's of the Most High. It remembers everything that you have ever engaged in, not the brain. The brain, depending on what type of brain you have, determines whether or not you unlock or you get whatever it is you understand. Your mental. That's why I tell you to build your mental up. If yo, if you got the mentality, go on, bro. Oh, I thought he was gonna come in here. He did. He treated me like a motherfucker. It was a dragonfly. If you got the mentality that something is going to go wrong, right? He keep getting me. Hold up, y'all. Let me. It's two of them bitches too. Hold up. Let me roll up my window just a little bit. Cause hell nah, he was getting too close, y'all. A little too close. If you got the mentality that something is gonna go wrong, your mind is weak. No matter if you in your spirit, right? You're gonna run the spirit flees, okay? The spirit will run. Not because the spirit is scared, okay? Because the spirit is trained. Its job is to, abort. It has nothing to do with fear, because the spirit don't work in fear. The avatar does. And the reason why the avatar works in fear is because of the mind. If it's weak or if it's strong. If the spirit, if you're in your spirit, depends on your mind. If you choose not to be in your spirit and choose to do worldly things, see what I'm saying? Like, they all have to be in harmony, but they all each have a voice. It's understanding the voice yourself. You can't understand what your spirit is saying by listening to mine. You can only understand your spirit by listening to you. So that's why I only use myself as an example for you to get it. Because sometimes the words don't be clicking. So an example is good. And then it's a good example because you witness it. Like, I can tell the difference in my divine forces. And the reasons how I can tell is simply the shit that I tell y'all. I'm constantly talking to them. I don't give a fuck who around. Oh, she over there talking to herself. Geniuses talk to themselves. Next. I don't give a fuck. I interact with them. I talk to them as if, listen, when you are in your spiritual awakening, this is how I know people be capping. They just be doing trend shit and not sacred shit. When you in your spiritual awakening, you don't have nobody but the Most High. Like, if you got somebody, something ain't right. Unless you're married. And I ain't talking about married like man married. I'm talking about to the Most High. Married. You feel me? Law. That law. Matrimony law of the Most High. Hey, everybody. I do apologize if I say hey. But you got to listen. You have to listen. You have to interact with it. It don't matter whether it's your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your divine forces, the Most High. People be talking about, well, I can't hear the Most High. You got to keep talking until the Most High decide to, like, who are you to tell the Most High to say, hey, you feel me? Like, you keep, it could be days that I could talk to the Most High, which is none, because I'm very obedient. Obedience is what really gets you, like, teacher's pet. But you're like, I'm telling you, but that teacher's pet is not the teacher's pet where it's the one where it's like, hey, I need you to do this. These motherfuckers over here. So don't be, when people hear teachers pit, they be thinking, oh, well, that's no. It's hey, I know you don't give a fuck, and I need somebody who don't give a fuck to go out there and do this. That's what teacher pit is. So do not think of society when I'm speaking about divinity, okay? This is where you get fucked up at. When you bring society into divinity, you're going to get confused. The only thing that's confusing is Satan. So you should already know that the devil sees that you're about to sin or do something like break away, break some shackles, and the devil already working on you to make sure that you do not get whatever the fuck it is. Pay attention. Your body don't just feel tiresome, it feels everything. Y'all be thinking your body feel heartache. No, that's your heart feels that. Your body don't feel heartache. If you was to, but this won't happen unless you spiritually. If you was to remove your heart, and what I mean spiritually is not really remove it, but you have the ability to like shut it down, and then you still be living. And I know you're like, how can you do that? You gotta sin, okay? It's not gonna cause you harm. Let's say you need to only hear your heartbeat, but you can't hear your heartbeat because you can hear yourself swallowing. You can hear XYZ. Now, granted, if it calls for your timeline for you to figure out a way to do it a certain way, then cool beans. But you would test some theories out, like you would do something. You feel me? To get whatever it is that you need. You gotta work with it. What is work with? Work with the voices. They told you, society told you that when you hear voices that you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's if they're telling you to do malicious shit. Okay? Archangel Michael do not tell me to do malicious shit. Archangel Michael tell me to do petty shit. And Archangel Michael is a guardian angel that everybody know, the universal. We all carry the same energy towards negative or evil shit. It's get it gone. Why do you think Archangel Michael is your guardian? Like, what is he guarding? Your fruits? No, is anybody come fuck with you? It's his job to beat their ass. You feel me? Like I'm telling you, it's everybody of divinity. We just live life. We be regular, right? Because that's what we are. And the only time it's problem is when it's evil and negativity. But that's only on the damn 3D. Somebody said you gotta get used to living a human life. It may sound crazy, but I'm not human. But I'm human like. I'm telling y'all, I'm your guardian angel. And it translating into Brittany. No love like mine, another lifetime. We used to be together. There I'm saying telling you, y'all better start paying attention. I give y'all the sauce. I mean I give you the recipe so you can create the sauce. Pay attention to your mind, body, soul, and spirit. If you going to, they all are in harmony. If you go, listen, if you go around somebody that you're not supposed to be around, this is why I tell you it's important to take step backs. But well, society, stop and smell the roses, okay? Like take a breather. Like it's so you're moving too much. You're constantly in chaos. Like this is what they want you to do, especially the people that be in New York. Like they know what they be doing. Like it's like they constantly need you to be moving. They constantly need you to so you don't have time to think, breathe, whatever. You might not even have time to react. That's how tired or however you is. You feel me? It's like you need to take a step back. You can walk into a room, right? I'm gonna give you a prime example. Let's say it's a group of 10 people in a room, right? And three of them don't like me. Before I even get there, to the room or get to the place, I already know somebody in there. I probably saw a vision, everything, right? Do not like me. Now, this is free choice of will. You can either stay away because you avoid negativity, but you cannot stay away because you're scared. Okay? Or you go. Me, I go. Depending on what I'm feeling, I might, you know, pass it. But I'm gonna go, right? When I get inside the building, well, the closer I get to wherever the room is, I get this feeling, right? I cannot describe it to you because it's a feeling that only I get. So, with you, it would be a feeling that only you get. Okay? So, as I'm getting closer, it'll feel like something in my sacral chakra is telling me. They tell you society, that's your gut, right? Okay. Um, it's like pulling. And when I feel it pull, it lets me know like we getting close to something or something is around it that's not of the most high. The more it pulls, the closer I know that I'm getting. Right? When I walk into the room, depending on what my eyes, including my third eye, the eyes on my hands, the eyes on my knees, if my feet covered up, they still can see. No slick Rick. Depending on which eye, because I had to say that when I say eye, because some people only think about two eyes or the third eye. No, you got two eyes on your hands, the palms of your hands, you got two eyes on your feet, you got two eyes on your knees, you got eyes on your elbows. That's what I say, right? I do apologize, y'all. They can they can see. Those are like your extra eyes, right? So as I'm getting closer, let's say I'm 3 doors away from the room. The hair can raise up. It's so many different shit that lets me know, right? I'm not gonna tell you everything because you need to know what works, what is yours. You don't need to be trying to see if what mine does for you, because that's what you already gonna fuck up at. So no more examples, right? I get a lot of alerts from to my body. My head can start hurting. My head can start spinning. I can feel nauseated. It's so many different shits that the mind, body, and the soul and spirit, like all of that is in harmony. It will alert you. You just don't pay attention to it because you got too much shit keeping you moving, or you're going through so much shit that you cannot focus on what you really need to focus on. Because if you going out and your body sense that it's about to be a SHOOTING, right? You can save yourself from going out there. Versus now, the Most High shielded you, but you still got hit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like this that you need to become aware of, that society, the fake elite, do not want you to become aware of, because then you will not fall in quicksand or their booby traps. With the information that I gift you, use it. If you choose not to, cool beans. I can't force you, because if I could force you, I would force everybody to do good. I would. I would not lie. If they gave me something, they be like, "Hey, if you could, I would force everybody to be good." I would, cause like being yourself is all that. It's like when you. It's like you shine better, you feel better. Y'all don't know nothing about that. It's like I don't know, everyday life or anything. It's like authenticity beats down the walls of a lot of shit. It really does. But the voices though, they told y'all that they crazy. They're not telling you that. They telling you, hey, do not go left. Hey, we done told you Tyrone ain't shit. Like, how is these voices crazy, right? So you will have, let's say it's 100 people. You will have 50 people who saying, oh, if you hear voices, you crazy. Then you have other 50 people saying, no, that's the divine. The ones who saying that it's crazy are society bred. They are going to be the ones who be stuck in their ways if they do not change. The older people that be bitter, stuck in their ways and all this shit, one-sided, you know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like that's the case? It's because of what society taught you versus you doing your own research and looking. They're not going to tell you this. They're going to tell you the total opposite. So you what? Fear it. If you've been rocking with me since sliced bread, what do I tell you they use? Fear is their number one tactic of control. Hey, want to keep people inside the house? Scare them. Let's say this is going on. They'll stay inside. And what do? You panic. You go stay inside. How did they get you inside the house? Ask yourself this, because my mind is too big for me not to think of this. Like, how do you think they got you inside the house? With fear. If you, like, I'm telling you, common sense and logic, I see it's not out there like it used to be. But ask yourself that. What made you stay in the house? If you say, oh, because they said such and such was going on. Okay, let me go even deeper. Okay, if such such going on, go outside. Hell nah. Why not? Because I don't want to get XYZ. Fear. Was it proven that this was going on, or did they show you a few things on the news? They said on 4th Street people falling out. You stay a block down the 4th Street, from 4th Street, you don't see nobody falling out. So now your eyes playing tricks on you? So what are you going to believe? Your eyes or the news? The news said, I'm going to use this example, petty. The news said that Kamala donated or raised $12 billion for the homeless people in LA. But yet and still, well, not LA, California, yet and still, the homeless rate just keep going up. So you mean to tell me you're going to believe your eyes? I mean, you're going to believe your eyes from watching news. Something that is broadcast, that's controlled, versus you stepping out into reality and seeing it. They're already trying to create a virtuous world, and you don't see that you're already a character in it. Because you just walked outside and you just saw that 4th Street did not have XYZ on it, but it was all over the news. Now, this is what determines what type of person you are. You got 3 type of people. You got people who are dumb, who saw that that's that. And they're going to roll with, hey, they're falling out. They're going to get right on the internet because they want to be seen. It's always a plethora of reasons why they do dumb shit. They want to be seen. They want to be in the mix. They want to see, you feel me? Like, well, I'll stay a block down, just to get something, I don't know, right? Then you got some people that will ignore it, brush it under the rug, however. And then you got the last category, which is definitely not last, but we say the best for last. People that'll see, bitch, I stay right. I'm looking at 4th Street, y'all. Look at this. These motherfuckers is lying. That's what I fall at. And that's what you should fall at too. They told you that you could not think with both sides of your brain and you can do XYZ. I'm living proof that you can. It be people talking to me. I be writing something down, and it be TV playing. And people be like, you did not hear me. I will repeat what the fuck was said on TV. Right? Repeat what the fuck you said. And then my brain is so good that, when people talking to you and you writing, sometimes you might start writing what the fuck they saying. Here's the one that really separates all 3 of them. I have the ability to write and focus on what the fuck I was writing. And I'm not going to write what I'm saying to you or what the fuck I'm listening to. I'm going to write what I want to. So that's 3 things. But they told you that you cannot do this. Meaning, common sense and logic wise, you will see a woman cook, clean, do all this shit. Say you can't use both sides of your brain. That's multitasking. Sum it up. Using both sides of your brain is called multitasking. That's what that is. But they're not going to tell you that. They don't want you to know that. And that sounds so simple, don't it? Simple addition. Multitasking. Y'all young folks, y'all gonna be a little fucked up, but I feel like the Most High got y'all on a high vibration level for you to see through bullshit once you tap in. But older people, we know the bullshit that they told us. Oh, if you do XYZ, da 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 da, like we're not going to forget that. Some people will get men in black, but I'm not. I'm in control of my mental. So when you in control of your mental, they can't men in black you. It don't matter what device they use. The device can only men in black low vibrational energy. If they could do that to high vibrational energy, baby, trust me, they wouldn't have to do nothing. They'll have us all, you feel me, following what the fuck they wanted. It only work on low vibrational people. That's why I tell you stay high vibe. When the Most High talking, I definitely know the difference. Definitely know. The only way that you're gonna you're gonna become accustomed to the Most High voice, and this is the only way: isolation. You have to isolate yourself. The Most High is not gonna reveal the Most High self. Like you might hear, but the Most High not gonna come to you. And for like the Most High not like that. You build a connection with it's just you and the Most High. I'm telling you. So if you always like your kids is your kids, but you still have to make time to where you say, hey kids, like drop them off somewhere or whatever. But you better be in isolation. If you're never in isolation, I'm telling you, you're not gonna hear the Most High. You gotta become familiar with the Most High voice. And I know you like, why? Because you don't just, y'all are not tapped in. And people who tell y'all that they tapped in, they lying. They cannot help you. I can help you. You're going to have Archangel Michael talking, your ancestors talking, your mama could be talking to you. Like all of them could be talking in the Most High. You need to isolate yourself to know the Most High's voice, because that's like the brain, well, the spirit, well, it's both. You feel me? Like you need to be connected to the Most High, because if you're not connected to the Most High, then you can't use the rest of the shit. So you need to be in isolation. You need to know the Most High. People be like, well, why won't the Most High just come in quiet? Because you need to be able to hear the Most High in the midst of chaos. That's why. Why would the Most High always come to you when it's quiet? If it's quiet, then that means you at peace. That means you don't need the Most High. The Most High come in whooping ass when it's what? Chaotic. So you need to be able to hear the Most High. If you put me in a room with 5 billion people, I don't hear none of them. All I hear is the Most High. It's like all that shit get drowned out. It becomes quiet. Isolation. How do I know this now for certain? Because I'm telling you, isolation. Y'all want to know how I got XYZ? Isolation. That's how I became familiar with the Most High voice. Archangel Michael, he was more of an energy that I could see. I mean, I could hear him as far as talking to him, like interacting, but he wasn't one that was in my ear, like talking. He was more so of a guardian. Like one day I was going to the bathroom and it just felt weird. Like I just felt like somebody was in the bathroom with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, somebody is in this motherfucker with me. I know. And at first I was like, is this my mom? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like tripping. And then it started, the more I ascended, isolating and doing all this shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Like one day I seen him like, it's a nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you? This is exactly what the fuck I said. He was like, I'm Archangel Michael. Archangel who? Archangel Michael. I believe I said, I don't give a fuck who you is. Turn the fuck around, sir. Put your face in that goddamn wall, you pervert. Is that what the fuck I called him? The fuck you looking at me for? From now on, I was like, hey, Most High, what the hell? From now on, when you come with me, because he said he go everywhere I go. I said, hey, you go in the bathroom, fuck that. Don't be looking at me. Put your face in the wall. And then like for like a minute, I just felt like a mom. I just remember my mom talking about how she couldn't go to the bathroom because Brandy used to always want to come in, even if she had to do number 2. He didn't give a fuck. She said as soon as he walk in, turn your head into the, like he knew to just face the wall. Like I'm telling you, like Archangel Michael wasn't talkative, and yours could be different. I'm explaining mine to you. Archangel Michael wasn't talkative. He was seen. He was shown. Like everybody else, I could hear them outside the Most High, because I seen the Most High. Everybody else, I could more so hear them versus seeing them. Archangel Michael was shown to me, not heard, right? My mom was all the above. I could see her, hear her, all that. Um, and I feel like she's the one that's like my main pass down loved one that's gonna help me. You get a main, like I told you, you get one leader that's in charge of everybody. You feel me? Or in charge of something. They delegate it. Like my mom. My ancestors, those are the motherfuckers right there, right? Those are the ones that I'm going to tell you. Y'all don't be knowing. Like, I could be sitting in the car, right? I could be rapping. I'm vibing, right? I ain't look to the left. I ain't look to the right. I'm looking straight ahead. I ain't made no eye contact. My spirit ain't nothing. And I just start thinking about Chick-fil-A. So a nigga like me, I'm tapped in with them. So let me give you an example of how I know. I be driving and I be thinking about Chick-fil-A. For one, I'm not hungry. For two, if I was, it wouldn't be. It's not a taste for Chick-fil-A. So that's how I know this is not my energy. And I know that demons cannot penetrate me. So I know it's a divine force, right? So you got to narrow it down. So I would look to the left or the right just to get my confirmation. Let's say I look to the left, bam, there's a goddamn Chick-fil-A. I'm for certain it's a divine force. They want some goddamn Chick-fil-A. So we figured out the energy. Now we got to figure out who. Sometimes they be like me. Sometimes somebody else will tell it don't matter. You interact. I say, who the fuck want Chick-fil-A? I hear me in my head. Me, or they'll show me them in like a picture or something or however, raising their hand, standing in front of me. And I'll be like, who is you? And they're going to tell me who the fuck they are. And I tell y'all this, do not tell people who the fuck your ancestors are. No, they cannot take your ancestors and make them do anything. But don't tell people who your ancestors are. Like, you want that energy where somebody feel like they're from North Carolina, but they can go to South Carolina and talk shit about you. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't know who the fuck you know. So, no. Your ancestors might got some ancestors in South Carolina. Just like I had ancestors in New Orleans. And then you going to South Carolina, you might have to unlock some shit. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, you gotta interact with them. That's the only way you're gonna become familiar. They might play a song. How you know they playing a song? Like, I keep giving y'all examples that's very predictable, but those are not the ones that you need to learn from. You need to learn from the HARD ones. Because if you sitting at home watching TV, right, and you watching a love movie, and you hear kick a door, everybody on the floor. Where do you think that come from? You be like, oh, my mind was just thinking about that. No, the fuck it ain't. Why the fuck would your mind be thinking about kicking in the door and these fools over here get ready to make love? Make it make sense. So listen to what I'm saying. It's spiritual. So that could be a sign that, hey, somebody's going to kick your door in, or somebody close to you is going to get their door kicked in. Or maybe you need to go kick somebody's door in. Or you're going to kick somebody's door in. That's what that means. And if it's a group of them, 10 times out of 10, it's your ancestors. Those archangels, if they come to you in a group, they're coming to heal you, like to do some shit. You don't want them to come to you in a group, because that's bad. That means like you feel me, like you done feel from like 100 like that, like you done feel out of a PLANE with no parachute and they hit the ground. Like that's when all them gonna come. So it's like if here, like, let's say you thinking about getting something to eat and you hear somebody, like, let's say you want some damn Chick-fil-A and somebody saying Bojangles, and then you hear somebody say Taco Bell. No, 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 no. Let's go to Kickbacks. That is them. That's not your mind telling you, you thinking you can't decide. No, that is them inserting their self into what the fuck you should eat. Let me tell you something. I had to experience this. I was like, now I know I'm greedy, right? I know my greed. Like, I know how much food I consume. I got it. Like, I got that to tea. Me tapping into my spirituality, it made me think I was eating for two. Because I'm like, why the fuck am I overeating, right? Be tripping. Spirituality, just take note of it, right? Let shit happen naturally. So then I started paying attention to a lot of shit. Started paying attention to my herb supposed to be positioned somewhere else, and it's over here. I started seeing my shit getting smoked. But they even, and let me tell you, I learned this. They're so fucking petty, like, or they're not gonna tell you. It depends on what energy, like what frequency you on with your ancestors. Because one frequency they wouldn't tell me, like they wouldn't come out and be like, "Hey, we was smoking your weed," because they had me like in there getting mad at my god brother, thinking he was fucking with my shit, and the whole time it was them. Cause they got caught. I set them up for failure. Like once I take note of something, I be observing the fuck. I mean, observing as fuck. I started seeing that me eating shit, like just watching them. Like I don't know what I was eating, but they was like, ooh, 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 you picked what I wanted. It was like, yeah. And then it was like, I know if I ate a few of it, like ate some of it, I'd be done. I remember one day I had that's the day. I had one of them big boxes from fucking Pizza Hut, y'all. And I ate all that. Nigga, y'all, I have leftovers. That's one time I knew something went right. And all praise to the Most High that I wasn't fucking. Because if I was, I possibly could have thought I was pregnant or something. I'm telling you, it was just crazy. It's like they use your energy. Like if it's in groups like numbers, because sometimes one only might speak out, okay? But they got ad libs, they got cheerleaders. Like one can talk, one can come up to me and say, "Hey, you ain't been letting us whoop ass." Somebody can say, or "That's right," or you feel me? Like come on, that's what I mean by that. It's like you're going to know that it's them because it's an energy that they bring that you can tell that it's more than one, if that makes sense. And they're gonna alert you to let you know that it's more than one, because it's one person could be talking, but I'm telling you, they're gonna let you. You're gonna know. Archangel Michael come by his goddamn self. That motherfucker said he rocks dolo and solo. If you catch him, he do be with Yeshua, other archangels like certain shit, but he rocks solo dolo. So if you talking to Archangel Michael, you talking to Archangel Michael. Now, granted, Archangel Michael could be talking to you, your ancestors, all of that. The Most High is not gonna. If you say give me peace, depending on the Most High will give you peace. But if it's on your timeline for you to learn that, you gotta learn how to decipher between every last one of those energies. You gotta show the Most High that you're a leader. Hey, shut up. I need to hear the Most High. Be quiet. Why is y'all talking? You got to have order. If you cannot control your divine forces, you're not going to be able to walk in your purpose. You see what I'm saying? And then you got to, like, you treat them like everybody else. When you in isolation, those are the people that you talk to. Those are going to be your new best friends. And they're way better than any other friend that you ever had. Trust me. Because they're genuine. They don't want shit from you but to fucking win. So if you need a shoulder to cry on, they will allow you to cry on them, and they won't use it for nothing. No kind of harm. A lot of y'all don't be knowing when your divine forces be hugging you. I said this before. You can feel a chill, especially if you in the heat. Come on now. Like that's the obvious. Y'all need to learn the HARD ways, not the easy. Because that's the test. The Most High don't test you easy. The Most High test you hard. So if the Most High say, hey, if the Most High got all your divine forces talking, right? This is a test. And the Most High say, hey, I need you to silence everybody and only let Archangel Michael speak. That means you would have to get all your divine forces to shut the fuck up. And just because you say, hey, Archangel Michael speak, that's not going to work. You're going to have to show the Most High who is Archangel Michael. The Most High might be petty and say, well, which Archangel? Because you should be interacting with him. You should know he's the guardian angel, the warrior. So when the Most High see that you can point out that that's Archangel Michael, you know who Archangel Michael is. That's like a connection. Boom. Okay. Next test. Who are your ancestors? Tell Tibet to come here. Like this what you're gonna get tested on. The Most High tests you on everything that you learn before you can go on to the next level. It ain't to say, hey, I didn't think that you could do it. It's I know you can do it. But it is, hey, the next level that I'm taking you, you're gonna be fully equipped. When you let the Most High guide you, you don't miss no tool. And for anybody that got a screw loose, you got a screwdriver for it. I'm telling you, interact with your divine forces. Some of y'all think that Dr. Dolittle fake, but the shit is real. Why you think they created the movie? Because you can really talk to animals. Some of y'all gonna be getting your best bud. Some of y'all say my dog, my hamster, or your animal is your best bud. They're really gonna become your best bud because you're gonna keep hearing a voice and you're not gonna know what it is, but you know it's not causing you harm. It might say, like, let's say your best friend is a rabbit. It might say, hey, go give me a carrot. So then you find yourself well, you heard that. You let's say you ain't hear shit. No telepathy communication because it's blocked, right? Because you're not tapped in. You will find yourself getting the fuck up to want to go get a carrot for no reason. You'll be like, oh hey baby, and give him a carrot. That's because that rabbit sent your ass in there to get that carrot. A nigga like me tapped in. So I would start laughing. And you'll be like, what's so funny? I'll be like, that rabbit just told you to go get a carrot and you went and got it. No, the fuck it didn't. And I would break it down to the point where a motherfucker will put their hand over their mouth. I'll be like, you were just doing homework. You weren't even thinking about the fucking rabbit, right? I will break it down because I know energy. And they'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, so what made you want to go get a carrot? Why did you go get a carrot? I don't know. I just, no. I'm telling you why you went to go get the carrot. I heard that motherfucker. That motherfucker said, bitch, go get me a carrot. That shit sizzled on your spirit and you went and got that fucking carrot. And then I listen to the rabbit. And the rabbit will be like, I'm thirsty. And I'll be like, watch you go get that motherfucker some water next. And then they'll probably say something like, man, that's because I gave them something to eat. They need something to wash it down. And I'm telling you, I will pull it. That's when that damn rabbit would be like, oh, she trying to play with you. Because I know you can hear me. You ain't like her. So they going to be on my side. He going to give me something else. He going to make your ass go get it. You tell her to let me out. And then, let's say just 5 minutes ago, she was talking about, oh, well, I'm not going to let it outside because it'll run away. That motherfucker make her put that motherfucker outside. And I'm like, didn't you just say that you would go? I'm still telling you, like, y'all gonna be tapped in. You just gotta be able to decipher between who is who. You need that. That's very important. So how do you get that? By interacting with them. Don't lie. Like if you not tapping into some shit, do not lie. That do not. You wanna know what make you less of a being? When you lie and say that you can and you cannot. But when you say, hey, I cannot do this, the most high comes swooping in. Like Super Saver Hope. Because it is strength in that and people view it as a weakness. Like when people be crying, like men especially, they view that as a weakness. The most high come in and beat whoever ass. It's the energy match. I'm telling you. Like I'm telling you, like y'all gotta do just certain stuff. Like you gotta like, I'm telling you, if you obedient to the most high gonna take care of you no matter what. That's not a lie. That's a divine fact and I'm living proof of it. And I don't bank on that, right? Meaning I know that the most I can do any and everything. But what I mean by I don't bank on that is I don't go nowhere starting trouble because I know the most I got my back. I don't allow my guard down. I still stay in high vibe. I still listen to my intuition, all of that. You feel me? I still stay smart. I don't use the most high as a weapon against people. Okay? Just because I can. The most high is a weapon against evil and negativity. That's it. It's like you gotta be a certain way, and that certain way is how the Most High created you. I'm telling you. Y'all thinking that you gotta do extras? No, be yourself. That's the way that the Most High created you. That's all you gotta do. Y'all thinking it takes all this extra shit. A lot of y'all got all these roadblocks is because you're not yourself. You're not being real. You're not being truthful. You're not being honest. A person that's not themselves will never be honest. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. They're lying about who they are. So how can you believe anything that come out their mouth? Come on. A thief, anybody that'll steal from somebody that's helping them or doing anything, come on, that's a thief. That's a kleptomaniac. Just make sure y'all talking to y'all divine forces. Don't be stupid and ignore this message. I mean, you got free choice of will, but remember, I'm not helping. And if I do get permission to help you, I'm telling you, my prices is high as fuck. Because for one, you should have known better. And I'm looking at the energy. If the energy say, hey, they watched the video, ooh, yeah, that's going to base your price. I'm telling y'all, all my shit starting at, I'm starting at 1500. That's the minimum. Because for one, I know people ain't got that. For two, I know people ain't got that. Certain people do, but the people that got it, they ain't going to have to use it for that. They ain't going to need that. Because it's like people be hard headed or don't listen to instructions or they feel like they're mightier or whatever. Hell nah. I'm like a person that go to work, mind a business. I interact with people, with certain people that got the good energy. And I go, you feel me? And I clock out. I don't be trying to be extra. I don't be trying to see, hey, let me see if this hocus pocus, none of this bullshit. I don't be curious about that, none of that. Why? Because the Most High chose me. The Most High created me this way. That means that energy wanting to be curious about all this extra shit, that that can only be on me because it's not in me. So anything that's on me is not for me. What's for me will come towards me because of what's in me. Meaning, a man will love me because of what's the inside. Like a person will love you for your inside, not your outside. Okay. Somebody could copy something that you're doing, right? And they think that they could do it, but it's really what's in you, what's carrying it or pushing it. Like that's what I mean by that. So always pull energy from within, never from nobody else or anything else. Pull it from within. If you pull energy from within, trust me, that means whatever you're doing is pure because you need to be pure. The Most High gonna back it. Cause that's what the Most High wants you to do. Use your raw energy to create your lifestyle, your life, everything. You are the creator of your destiny. Meaning, if the Most High said you're destined for greatness, what do you think your greatness is? If your greatness involves you having a house, a car, land, and businesses, that's what the fuck you're going to get. Now, let's say the Most High, let's say you only want a 3 bedroom house, one car, 10 acres of land. The Most High might give you 10 houses, 10 cars, 100 acres of land, a farm. You didn't even ask for that. That's what I mean by be your authentic self. The Most High, when the Most High see you doing what you're supposed to be doing, that means you appreciate the Most High. It does. That's what it means because you the Most High said, "Hey, I'm gonna make everybody with a flaw with XYZ, and we gonna see who gonna fall, who gonna fail." You said, "Fuck that. I'm not falling for this bullshit. This society shit. I love me for my crown and my rule, and can't nobody do nothing about that." You are a motherfucker that the Most High go well bust. I'm saying, tell you, it don't matter. Equality. The Most High just said equality, meaning anybody can get it. Kids all the way up to granddaddies. I meant to old people. When you are in your authentic energy, can't nobody do shit to you. I'm telling you, nobody. And if they try to, it's gonna be hell to pay. It don't matter who you is or what your purpose is. When you are in your authentic energy, I'm telling you, that's like a divinity shield. Everybody that's of the divine know not to try to penetrate that. Not to try to harm it, open it up, do nothing. That's frowned upon. The people who try to penetrate it don't know that. And if they do know it, then that lets you know how stupid the fuck they are to know that you're gonna get fucked up and still do it. It's crazy to me. I'm about to turn my car off. Cause it's a little bit in front of the F. Y'all, my body just said, I'm gonna give you 15 more minutes. And then I'm gonna make you turn that live off and you gonna go in there and lay down. I'm not tired, but my body just said, and look, the Most High said, what did you just get? What did you just drop? Messages? No, I'm just playing Gems and Jews. I was playing Gems and Jews. Damn, made my neck stiff in the bitch. Like, can you massage my shoulders? Like, Is there some way that you can look? I started massaging my damn self. It's like the most I using my hand to massage my damn shoulder. I just shut up. My hand just started moving. I'm telling you, like one thing about me is I know my body good. That if if I'm releasing negative energy or if I'm around, like if I'm healing, doing anything, the tension sit in my shoulders. I'm so good, and then it might be in my lower back. Like know yourself like that, okay? Know yourself like that. Know yourself that if you get a mark on your body, you know you're like, oh, where the fuck this come from? It's not being vain, okay? It's called knowing oneself and not just mentally and spiritually. Like you know your body physically. Can't believe y'all go depend on the doctor to tell you some shit. That crazy. I did too, but I'm just saying, like, how somebody gonna tell you about your body based off of other people's body? What if that person fat and you skinny, or what if you fat and that person skinny? So they telling you, hey, you need to do X, Y, Z, and then that little body scale that they got, body mass, that shit fake, cause that's based off of one group of people. It's not based off of the average, cause the average those weights with that height is crackhead weight. Like they want you to be 5'5" and weigh like 130 or 125. Hell no, baby. I weighed 170 and that still wasn't big enough. So what scale is you using? Like my mama said when I was little, she said that scale is for YT people. That is not for us. I never forget. My mama was cold blooded, but she was. I'm trying to tell you, she was the truth though. She said that is not a scale for us, cause they kept telling me that I was over obesity. Like first I was over because she was like, I think I was like 145, hitting 147, right? And she was like, Brittany, you're overweight. Like they would put me in a room, scaring me and shit. Like you don't do no shit like that to no young, you know what I'm saying? Young girl talking about, well, you're overweight. So then they was like, you need to watch this, and they gave me these pamphlets like a kid, y'all. I'm a teenager, telling me to watch my cholesterol. Shit that shouldn't even like I'm a kid. That's not gonna be a problem, man. You get that shit to my mama. That's cause that's up there with her age. They gave me all this shit. Told me I was over obesity once I hit 160 something. I think I was like 170, like when I went in there 171. Y'all, I had just took no, that's when that's the other time. Never mind. Archangel Mike said that was when I lost the weight. So look, cause I fast forwarded. They had put me on this meal plan. I had to remove bread because they was like, y'all, when they asked me, the lady was laughing. She was like, what do you eat? I said chicken and steak. She said, like the question, like the way she asked, I said, no, I eat it together. She said, together. I said, yeah, I have two meats. So she was like, what are your sides? And she was pissing me the fuck off, y'all. She really was pissing me the fuck off. Cause the way she was saying it, she was like, starches. There's no, like, where's the fruit? Where's the vegetable? Bitch, at the grocery store. What the fuck you mean? Like, I was really getting upset with her, cause it was the tapping and all this extra shit. So they put me on the meal plan. I removed bread because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to remove bread at all. Y'all, I used to eat bread crazy, and KFC made it worse because they were doing $2 for $1. I would go up there. And, never mind, I'm going left. So after a while, um, I started to slim down. But when I lose weight, I lose a lot. Like I'm like a nigga. Y'all seen that show where the big people, where the women they lose like 3 or 4 pounds, and the men lose like 16? Well, they was watching me, and I'm like, y'all the motherfuckers who put me on the fucking meal plan. So one day I go get tested because I do the HIV and the AIDS twice. I get it in January and June, and then if I don't get it in January, that means I'm getting it in February. If I don't get it in June, I get it in July, right? And then I get tested like for the rest of the stuff. But that's not just twice a year. It's just AIDS be twice. AIDS and HIV. I get tested. So I was going to go get tested, whether I'm fucking or not. It's just because the way my mind was set up, you can get shit just by touching stuff. So I was going to get tested, right? So they had called me, right? And they was like, hey, we need you to come in. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. I ain't never been so scared of my motherfucking life. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I had my mom go down there and all that. Y'all, I was crying. I was scared. When I walked into this fucking room, they had a therapist, a abusive lady, like a drug and alcohol abuse person. They had all these people in this goddamn room, right? So when I walked in there and the lady was like, I believe her name was Miss Virginia, because I'm not going for Virginia Mosley. Like, they said, damn, you put a whole government, I don't give a fuck. She gonna, cause she the one who directed it. She gonna say, honey, we've been watching. I mean, first told me to sit down. I'm in there nervous as fuck. It's a food, nutrition, all this crazy shit in there. Different people. She said, honey, we've been watching you over the past months, and you've been losing weight. Like in this month, you lost this amount of weight. Like they were watching my goddamn weight and everything. And I looked at her, and I looked at everybody, and I said, woo. She was like, what? I said, ma'am, I just took a STD thingy, and everybody in there, they were laughing, but they was like, oh my Lord, like what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I'm in here. I'm sort of glad that this is what it is, like this what this for, but I'm like, y'all put me on a meal plan. Y'all put me on a fucking meal plan. And then there was a big lady in there. She talking about, I wish I could lose weight like that. I said, well, let's swap. Cause ain't no way in a great fuck. One time I lost like 11 pounds, then it was like 15 to 25. I can't remember. But they had everybody in there. They thought I was getting abused. Like she's talking about, are you safe? Bitch, get the fuck away from me. I said, ma'am, y'all put me on a meal plan. When when I gain weight, I gain it. When I lose it, I lose it. I said it is what it is. It's I said it's could be genetics because that's how it is in my family. One day you might see my cousin skinny, then you might see her thick. It depends. Now her situation was dealing with drugs, but we ain't go. You feel me? But at the end of the day, the weight go up and down. You might see them skinny 1 week. I mean 1 year, they might be fat. It's a weight fluctuate. It's like when you gain it, you gain it. When you lose it, you lose it. Okay, so that's one thing that made me not like it's a lot of those altercations right there or scenarios that made me not depend on like doctors to tell me about my body. It was just certain shit. Like as a kid, a therapist, they had some lady talk to me at Rankin, like she just knew that I came from a corrupted home. Like something like it's like I always prove these people wrong. As a kid. It's not to be smart mouthy. That's why I respect children and I respect what they say because I remember I was a child and how adults would get mad because I was right. Like if they felt like they got outsmarted by a child. But at the end of the day, as a kid, the way my mind was, it built me to not rely on them because they were so like flawed, flawed. You feel me? Well, the study shows the study is a motherfucking lie because my body is not doing that. I remember when um I had got what vaginosis, bacterial vaginosis. I was dealing with my ex-boyfriend, my first real boyfriend. No, he was not cheating on me. We was not using condoms. So I didn't know this. How would I know until I did it, right? He was nothing to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I had went to the doctor and it was one little shady little nurse in there. She was like, girl, you can get this from your man cheat. Like try. I'm like, no, he's not like that. He's not built like that. He's not. And like he's just not. He's a Leo too, he's loyal. Right? So I told her, I said, well, we don't use condoms. And there was another lady that came in there and she was like, yeah, you have to use condoms. She broke it down to me about alkaline, all this shit, and how you don't need to be doing that and you can't dish. And I said, yeah, my mama, they don't put us on there. And she said, good. She said, you need to figure out a way to get the nut out. So, Norforms. I didn't know that that was a thing for odor, right? I wasn't using it for odor. I was using it because, ladies, if you ever use a Norform, if you put it in there, it leaks every like, especially if you put a panty liner on it, you can see everything come out your vagina, everything, because it's like it cleans it out. So I was using those to cleanse my body out. but you cannot use them so much because it can make it worse. But when I got the BV, right, I didn't know that I had BV. This is the reason why I'm telling y'all this. Only reason why I know because I get checked. Like my mama, she raised us different. So I was going to get checked up. And you know when they do it, the little swab, they'll be like, oh, well, your pH off. Normally my pH be good. So if it's off, that kind of scare me because if you're used to going in and they're telling you, hey, your pH is good. Look where you at. You're getting tested. You feel me? You getting checked out. You're always going to have the jitters. It don't matter who you are. I wasn't fucking nobody and I still would have the jitters going in there. It's just, you feel me? Like it's just an environment that just gives you that just gives off that energy. So the lady was trying to tell me that you have cottage cheese or you have a smell and all of this shit. And I'm telling her no. I'm like, I didn't know that I was giving off anything because it didn't give me no odor. It didn't give me nothing like what they said, like cottage cheese and shit. I didn't know what the fuck that looked like what the fuck cottage cheese was. So I would get BV, not a lot, but I would get it. Let's say I got it in January, then I get it in motherfucking June. Say I got it in June, then I can get it in fucking October. Cause me and he a Leo, I'm a Leo, fire signs, passionate sex. We were fucking like fucking rabbits. We were young as fuck too, and we had our own place. We were fucking everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, not even in the house, outside the house. Okay. Anywho, that's too much information. But I just want to let you know we were fucking. Okay, fucking. So I was paying attention to every time I would get the BB, right? And he worked 2 jobs. There was no way in hell. And I know y'all like, yes, no, trust me. It was because he was nutting me. That's when I knew not to let people nut at me, right? Which was only my boyfriend anyway. But I paid attention to the BV. And I told the lady, I know when I got BV. She said, how do you know? I said, because. And y'all do not laugh. This is the truth, the most high truth. Exactly what I told her. I said because the outside of my vagina be dry. I was like, it's because I studied. I was looking like when they said you got the BV and you got to take those pills that taste like fucking metallic, right? And I didn't even know it was a cream until this one girl told me. I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like I didn't even know. These motherfuckers giving me pills. It tastes like fucking metal. It's and y'all mean tell me y'all got cream? But anywho, we ain't even look sidetrack. But when I told her that, she said, "Are you serious? I'm 35 years old today, and if I got BV, how do I know? Because the outside of my vagina would be dry." And I know that's TMI, but doctors said that you get cottage cheese. They said you get a smell. They said all this extra shit, lick your pussy out, discharge, whatever the fuck they were saying. I didn't have none of that. None of that. So I knew to go by what my body showed me. Just like with women, they tell you, oh, you'll throw up when you're pregnant, you'll do this. Ashanti been happy her whole goddamn pregnancy. She said no morning sickness, no nothing. It's girls that didn't even know they were pregnant until they had their legs up and they was in delivery. Like I'm telling y'all, your best bet. I said all that shit, and I know I be long winded. Is to listen to your body talk, cause your body is gonna tell you exactly where, what, when, and why. You just gotta listen. But you want to go to a doctor. If your body tell you, hey, your heart hurting, then you start seeing avocado or certain shit. Your body is telling you what the fuck it needs. And if you ignore it, let's say your body tell you need water. Everybody know this, you'll get dehydrated, right? But if you reach dehydration, then that you don't reach the point where you was neglecting. That's neglect. But how do you know you need to drink water? Your mouth get dry. Where's your mouth at? On your body. How do you know to blow your nose? I'm telling you, your body gives you, that's how your body talk. If you looking for your body to say, hey, my back hurt, you're going to be feeling stupid. You will start to feel the pain in your lower back before it becomes a real fucking problem. But what do? You step into society and go out there and work them 12 hours. You go and do XYZ. You do not take a step back and listen to your body. It's been talking to you your whole life. You just didn't know that that's what was talking to you. When my shoulders say, hey, okay, bitch, we got a little tension up here. You need to stretch us out. What the fuck you think I'm doing? I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm lifting my arms over my goddamn heart and I'm stretching them. I'm pulling them to the left. I'm pulling it to the right. I'm going side to side. I'm stretching. I listen to my body. My body telling me right now to go get some water. I ain't got out the car to go get none. But when I get out the car, what you think I want to go get? Some fucking water. You would go get Pepsi or go get something to drink. No. Even I would go get water. When my body say water, I know my body say water. Because I know my body. I know my body say, hey, get something to drink. And it don't matter what it is. Versus you need water, damn it. You need water. Your arms start to hurt. Why would you go lift? Huh? Why would you go lift? That's what your body be saying. If I told you that the bitch hurt and I even put the pain on it, why would you go lift? This what y'all do. Why do you do that? Because society got you moving at a fast pace, got you dictating how you live, so you can't focus on your health. They want you raggedy, worn down. That's a better opponent, huh? Versus you being in your power to beat their ass. Thank you, Most High. I'm gonna make sure you in your power though. Cause I know when you in your power, can't nobody fuck with you. Remember, you're unfuckwittable, untouchable. You come from greatness, therefore you're great. Can't nobody fuck with you. Nobody. Divinity people ain't gonna fuck with you on that level. They gonna fuck with you like, hey, that's my dog. That's my roller, that's my stole, that's my day one. That's the only way they gonna fuck with you. And if somebody think they gonna fuck with you, best believe you got a whole squad. Whether you can see them or not, you can sense it, feel it. I don't give a fuck. It's put on you. It's put on your spirit. You got a whole army backing you, and everybody TTG. Everybody TTG. Ain't none of your divine forces punk pussy. If they pump pussy, then that mean you pump pussy because they working through your energy. When it come to my divine forces, I will be the weakest link, and I'm the strongest motherfucker. What that means is, if you don't ascend, neither do they. That's why when the devil come to me, the devil will flee, run, because I'm in my goddess energy. So that means anything that's supposed to be here to protect me or help me is in that is in their highest, well, not highest, it's in that, well, like Archangel Michael is definitely in his highest form. My ancestors are sitting with me, but everybody else, like divinities, like your angels and shit, they're in their highest form. Passed down loved ones, depending on their unfinished business, they're in their highest form. But your ancestors really ascend with you. Because you can ascend to level 20 and get a cosmic being that's more powerful than all your forces. So it's like your ancestors, they ascend with you. All your divine forces use your energy. Meaning, whatever capabilities and shit you can do, they can use. But you dictate it. That's why if you start seeing, like I was telling this one girl, if you start seeing divine spirits, right, dead people, right, and you're feeling overwhelmed, I said speak up. Just because you hide under covers or you run, they don't know what that is. Why do you think when you run, they come towards you, or they, because they're from a realm of no fear. They're not familiar with that. You feel me? They're not. When a person died, they're not the avatar. They're straight spirit. Okay, they're not familiar with that. So if you crying or you running and shit, like if you crying, they're definitely gonna come towards you. Why wouldn't they not come towards you? They're here to protect you. So when you see something like that and you start crying, you're not crying tears of joy. You're crying because you're scared, right? They're gonna come towards you. Why? They're here to protect you. They don't know fear. Remember that. Next time you see something like that. But I told her, you said the ground rules. I said, girl, Motherfuckers already know. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I'm sleep, bitch, don't bother me. Not one damn spirit. When I wake up, they be right there. I even created a chair for them motherfuckers personally. Like, here, I made y'all a little section. She said, are you serious? I said, yeah. I said, what the fuck? I said, when I tell them, I said, and I showed her. Like, I showed her. Excuse me. And she said, that's dope. How did you do that? I said, by just speaking. If I tell you a goddess, then you must speak like a goddess. A goddess don't second guess herself. A goddess don't be. If I tell you, hey, tell them motherfuckers, sit down. You don't be like, oh, am I going to hurt that? No. A goddess, as soon as I say that, a goddess going to say, sit down. Be quiet. I cannot think. Then you'll hear quiet. No thoughts, no nothing, no music, no nothing. You hear a rat piss on cotton. If you control your mental, you know the difference between a thought and a divine force sending you, talking to you. I'm gifting y'all the truth and nothing but the truth. Everybody say that they got gifts, but they can never go into detail to help you with your gifts. If you got psychic abilities, and I'm telling you that I have psychic abilities, I should be able to help you with yours. Each one teach one. If you are the Most High, everybody got that tag on them. Meaning you can go through something in life or anything that can help someone else. And you're not supposed to withhold the information because you feel like they're going to surpass you. Because there's nowhere in no realm but 3D. You're supposed to help people. Help them ascend. Help thy neighbor. You feel me? I'm not going to ever get on here. 145, you was thin. Girl, I was in damn 9th grade. 9th grade. I think I was 14 years old. When I got to 11, I was 160. I was smaller than that. I was smaller than 145. I was real little. Probably like 120. I don't know. It's like when I gained that weight, though, I gained it quick. Like, let's say I did weigh 125. I went from 125 to 145. That's 20 pounds. Went from 145 to like 150 something, 156, 157. Then I went from 157 to 160. Then I went to 171. It's like these numbers that I'm calling out, these are the numbers that my body, it's like I pay attention to me so good. Like these weights are consecutive in my life. Not the 125. I haven't went under, I think I did 135 before. I haven't went under 125 though. Haven't got there. I think the smallest I done got is like 135 as an adult. I was going to say, girl, if I showed you a picture of me at 145, you'd be like, nah, you didn't look. I tried to, I didn't try. I used to cover my body up because it was too many grown men that thought that whether they were pedophiles or not, it don't matter. It was too many grown men that thought that I was a grown-ass woman. And it wasn't just because of the way I talk. It was because of my body. I had big boobs and all that. That's why I was like. And then my mama buying me them shirts and shit. I'm like, what kind of mama is you? But I want beep. It was like titty shirts. It wasn't no shirts like where all my boobs is hanging out. It was them pinstripe shirts that got the V-neck, the low-cut V-neck. It'd have a navy blue, light blue, navy blue, light blue. And the collar be thick white, fold down. Man, my mama bought us all them damn shirts. Coming in there. Niggas used to think I was stuffing my bro. I'm like, no, I used to cover. I'm trying to tell you, my mama had bandage wrap. I used to cover myself up because I did not want the niggas. I used to, like, the niggas used to treat me like little, like bruh. You feel me? Like, and then like the rest of the girls, they'd be hitting them on their butt and do stuff like that. I didn't want that. I still wanted to play taps, play tag, flag football, or whatever it was, basketball, all that. One day I wore this girl shirt, and everybody knew. And then from that day forward, cause I was playing taps and then snap, didn't nobody see my boobs, but they knew. I said, damn, that was the last day I was bruh. And ever since that day, it was like niggas just felt like that was the gateway for them to start trying me, cracking jokes and shit. But I was in high school. I was a freshman. Weighing 145. People thought I was fucking too. I started gaining weight. I don't weigh 145. I'm close to 150. I don't know where I'm at because I done slimmed down. Like for real, I have. But I know why I slimmed down. I was around negative energy, and it say 125 on here. I know I'm weighing on 125. But I know when I'm around negative, like, this is another thing that I know about myself. You can 5'11". Like, please pay attention to yourself. Okay? The reason why I'm telling y'all this is to show you how much I pay attention to myself. I notice that when I'm in positive energy, I gain weight. Like, I be thick as fuck. When I'm around negative energy, I get skinny. That's something that I've been paying attention to. I got my confirmation easily. When I was in North Carolina, when I was around positive energy, like when I went to my god sister wedding, I was chunky. Then when my mama died, all this shit, I started losing weight. Like, I was skinny. Then when I left North Carolina, I went to Tennessee, I started getting thick. Started fattening up. Just around this time last year, I weighed 172, like 170 something. You can see it anywhere. Face, neck, everywhere. Ankles, everywhere. Kneecaps, everywhere. But I'm so invested in myself, and people who get mad that I'm invested in myself, I stay the fuck away from them. Because you can't understand the world or anything without knowing who you are first. And that's just not knowing like what you don't like. It's way deeper than what people express it to be. So that's why I'm expressing it the way, so you know the truth. If you walk into a room and it feel heavy, or because it's different, everybody different. That's a room that either you shouldn't be in, or you got somebody in there that's a threat, and they not really a threat because they can't fuck with you, but that's just for you to know, like it's something in there that you shouldn't be fucking with. Y'all be wanting to know like how spiritual people, my damn right ear ringing. I hear you. Y'all be wanting to know how spiritual people be knowing. I'm telling you how. I'm not stingy, and I'm not fake, so I can give you the truth. I can break it down all that. A person that's a lie, they cannot break it down. They can't go into detail. They cannot. If you ask them a question, I'm telling you, you can ask me anything about it. What I'm gifting you here, and I can tell you. Now, if you be like, well, what's mine? I'm not gonna tell you. Either you gonna pay for it, if the Most High green check it for you to pay for it, because the Most High can red check it. If the Most High don't green check it for you to pay for it, then that's my sign to let you know, 7-Eleven, you got to do it on your own. A lot of your shit is on your own, but you got your divine forces. When you get to the end, you ain't going to be able to use them. So that's why I tell you, learn self first. Then get with everybody else, because you start off learning self, you're going to end with self, okay? Did you come in this world with okay then, when you leave this, it's the same shit. Why would you become codependent on divine forces, then you get to the end and they remove all the divine forces? You're so prone to calling Archangel Michael, you don't even know how to use your gift because you're lazy. You're codependent on Archangel Michael. That's why I told you the Most High, I know the Most High could do any and everything, but I show the Most High, hey, let me try. I'm not gonna always call on you. I want you to see, hey, your creation ain't go to work. I mean, ain't go to waste. Look, like that's what you need to be doing. Do self. I don't be like Archangel Michael, go fuck such and such up. Now I do, y'all see me do that, but If the Most High green check, if the Most High don't green check me, you damn right I'm sending Archangel Michael. Somebody gonna get fucked up. Somebody gonna get fucked up. You feel me? But Archangel Michael, them not running no energy. That's me. And my realms is different from your realms because I'm a prophet. How do I know our realms is different? It's because you're not walking the hallways where spiritual court and all this shit is. You probably going in a realm where you was another, like somebody, another lifetime, or XYZ, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? You're not in the hallways seeing these people in these departments and all that. That's what I mean by my shit is different because I'm a prophet. That's why prophets, we're not stingy. Certain shit, if the Most High say, hey, don't tell them about this room, we won't tell you. But we'll say, hey, it's a room that's up there, can't nobody know nothing about. That's it. If the Most High show us, hey, these golden eggs make you live 100 years longer, we're going to say, hey, eat these golden eggs. We're not going to keep it to ourselves. And then we're going to tell you why you eat them golden eggs. We're not going to say, oh, just because it makes you younger or make you live longer. We're going to go into detail. Why? Because the Most High showed us, hey, this is what this egg has into it, XYZ. This is what makes this do, blah, blah, blah. We're not just going to tell you something because you're going to ask, listen, if you just listen to anybody, you're not of the divine. You should always have questions or something. You feel me? So with that being said, if I'm coming to you telling you to go eat a gold egg because it make you younger, not everybody just going to listen. Somebody gonna have questions. I know I am. If you tell me go eat a gold egg, I'm gonna say, what gold egg? Who is laying gold eggs? And what does the gold egg does? How does it? I'm gonna ask those questions. That's how I know that I'm getting somebody who know what the fuck they talking about or what they doing. And I'm not ashamed or scared, embarrassed, or none of that. It don't sound like you know what you're talking about. Cause you said it was the left one earlier and they ain't saying it's the right. You confusing me. And let's say it's a job. I will get the boss and I'll say, hey, I'm not trying to be funny, throw them on the bus, but can you get somebody that's really seasoned? And I tell them, get me somebody who's the best of the best to teach me my job and watch me thrive. Do not get nobody who's sorry to teach me. Like I'm telling y'all, ask questions. Don't just be quick to y'all listen with this spiritual shit. I'm telling y'all, people are dark and wicked. The reason how I know is because it's my job to get rid of them. I don't be praying that y'all could see the stuff that I'm seeing so you could be scared, okay? I be praying that y'all could see it so you would know, like, this bitch is not fucking lying. Like, I'm telling y'all, evil, that low vibrational shit is some shit that y'all don't, anything that you went through, like let's say you had a lover that lied and did all this shit, dragged you through the mud, kept you alone for 10 years, however long, right? Done did all of that shit. Like, for what? Because you're broken, because you're damaged, because you don't have the ability to fix yourself, you chose to cause harm to this person. Like, that's not voodoo or spell work, but that's low vibrational energy. That needs to be removed. Either you gonna heal it or you need to get the fuck on. Because you're not healing is detrimental to others that come in contact with you. And they don't view it like that. That's because they're narcissists, they're selfish. Divinity people, we care about others. So if we're in a negative energy, like a misery energy, we're not gonna come around you. We're not going to dump nothing on you. Like, that's what I mean, evil and negativity. Evil is spell work, Satan's and all that shit. Negativity is not healing, not taking accountability. Like, it's dealing with self. When you do not own up to self flaws, when you do not accept self, it's negative energy. If we all going somewhere and somebody else fell off the boat and you talking about, oh, we gonna fall off, that's negative energy. Why would you say that? That's them people. What's for us, for us. Like, that's what I mean. These people need to get removed, because if they get removed, everything on here will run smooth. That's a divine fact. Because women wouldn't get up and overpack beauty because they would love themselves. You would have different types of women out here. You would have more women to choose from because everybody would be different, fellas. Like, that's what I'm sitting here telling you. Like, if you remove money, then all niggas is equal. They ain't got no choice but to really show you if they a man or not. If you move money from it and you move looks from women, like, so y'all gotta see, society created division through height, weight, age, gender, race, through everything. The only separation is the Most High. And then, we don't really care for them. Y'all know, the losers, the bums, them. That's the only division that the people that are connected to the Most High know. Everything else is unity. You know it is. The universe is in harmony, where it's in unity with the Most High. It's in unity with that. Everything is in unity. Everything. When it comes to the Most High. If it's not in unity, you know it don't come from the Most High. Because what's not in unity is going to fall in chaos, conflict, confusion. That's all the devil's work. That's why if I'm dealing with something, that's why when I tell y'all, when I feel uneasy, that's a sense of confusion. Or something ain't right, right? That's why I don't peek. I don't give a fuck. Devil's work. And you might not even be doing devil's work. Somebody could be doing devil's work on you. I don't give a fuck. Did you pay me? Oh, well, let's get it. If you didn't, bye. I don't got to do that. And you could not be doing, I'm going to call the energy out. The energy say some witchy shit going on. If you say you ain't doing witchy shit, cool beans, but I'm still going to say it's witchy shit because that's what the energy said. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not saying that I'm right, you're wrong. I'm going by energy. I'm saying the energy right. And fuck it. That's what I mean. Like, anything that have you not, you feel me? Like, sometimes you yourself overthink about stuff because you allow yourself to, through past trauma or whatever situations. But certain shit, it's like you should be able to tell. Like when the devil trying to confuse you. Like divine feminists, the devil hate divine feminists. Divine feminists, the devil like men, I'm telling you. Divine feminists can walk in a room and get a man. A divine feminine energy impacts a man so much that it could be 10, 20, 50 years, he's going to remember her. It don't matter. He could be married to Ruth. Every day he wishing that it was Beverly. He's going to remember Beverly. Beverly is going to, they playing Chris Brown. Because she stay on my mind. She stay on my mind. I'm telling you. Do we build it up? That's what the fuck they going to be singing. Because I'm telling you, it's an energy. You're not going to forget it. It's built. If once you connect to the Most High, you will see that what I'm telling you is not a lie. You'll be like, damn, the Most High really do put something in divine feminines. I'm telling you, everything about it. The she can look like me. I'm regular, right? Niggas up. My eyes is regular brown. Now they is a little light. I've been getting this a lot. Niggas will be like, oh, you got some nice ass eyes. Your eyes is sexy. They're regular eyes to me, right? They're regular eyes. Now, the Most High showed me brown eyes is the shit because of what we can see. But I'm just talking about off appearance wise. I got chicken legs. It be niggas that tell me I got nice legs. Did they hit each other? I was 141 when I was 18. Damn. I was bigger than you in the ninth grade. But I had some big ass boobs though, Miss Sanders, like some big ones. I think I was double D. My mom was getting my bras from Lane Bryant, baby. I had a lady use a rope. I started crying, baby. Cause I said, ooh, I said, girl, I was telling my homegirls, I said, girl, she pulled a rope out. She said the rope. I said that little measuring thingy that Miss Clayton was using. They said to do what? I said to measure my titties. And you know, we young, they don't know nothing about that. Talking about how she measured them. I said she just went around my waist. I mean, went around my top, my bust. I said, my mama, and she would let to my what? Guess you be getting your bras where I get my bras from. Cause I couldn't wear them bras that the little girls was wearing. And then especially that underwear would cut my boob and shit. Like hell nah. Mama ordered me a goddamn bra from off a goddamn Lane Bryant, baby. I said, ooh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, but my mama, she got on me. She said, don't put no one shit. See, Raven used to get caught, so I got caught. She's like, don't put no one shit inside my dryer. I will hand wash that bra. And then when she said don't put it inside the dryer, I will hand wash it and hang it up right in the bathroom, like how her bras used to be. I don't play no games. Then she started buying me more because them shits is expensive. Shit was like $30, $40 a bra. But then because she was like a member, she got this package deal, and I got me like this whole brown box of bras, like different color bras. They was cone bras, to make your tits look like cones. They was satin. They gave me a whole thing, Lane Bryant. And then they fucked up with one bra. They gave me like a G or a F, like a big ass. I said, God damn, I can hide in one of these motherfuckers. Use this bitch for a tent. I didn't even know titties went up that size until my mom started getting my bras from Lane Bryant. That's how you know that kids don't be. And I was a teenager. That's how you know kids are not sexual or they don't be like that. We ain't know nothing about that. They really thought she was gonna put the ruler up from my neck down and go down my titty. I said no, across the waist. I mean across. I keep saying the waist, across my bust. We didn't know this stuff. As soon as they talking about check your titties, I'm like, what? You know, like stuff like I'm telling you, like certain stuff you like you don't know. You don't like you heard about it, but you won't know until you experience it yourself. And I'm the type of person, if it's negative, I don't want to experience it. Let me learn through somebody else. Because I'm a good motherfucker observer. If I see that Rover jumped over there and a shark jumped up and got his ass, I know I'm of divinity, but I'm not stupid. I'm not about to try that shit. If it got Rover, who the fuck am I? I might be a little bit more seasoned. I might be the one that be the snack, you know, the dessert after the main. Hell no. That motherfucker could have ate that motherfucker for the snack. And now I'm the nah. I saw what the fuck I seen. You not gonna hell nah. Now you can take your stupid ass and jump over there. You ain't see that shark? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going. We'll give you a bit. Nope. What's not gonna? Nope. Once I seen that it told time ass up, Jaws is not about to unhand me, nigga. It's not about to get me. I learn from other people. If I see the Most High whooping your ass because you did that, you ain't got to tell me twice. I learn. I'm the kid that when you feed me the baby food and I say, and then you take that damn fake baby and you beat that motherfucker up. When you pass that spoon to me, damn it. I saw that. I don't want none of that. I open wide. You ain't even got to say open wide. My mouth already open. My face is, you trying to feed it to the damn, to the baby doll. My face is toward the baby doll trying to get some. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. See, this motherfucker ain't ready. Because I learn through other people. So I ain't got to learn it through myself. If I see a bitch going through, if I see a nigga taking a bitch through hell and she crying, she says she depressed, oh, I tell myself, oh, that's not going to be me, bitch. That is definitely not going to be me. Like, I learned through other people's shit. Fuck that. Yeah, If you can learn through other people's shit, I'm telling you, this is not me making up no shit. You ain't going to have to experience it. Because you're going to get the green check. You're just going to get tested on it. Meaning, if Sam got bit by that shark and you didn't go, right? The Most High probably wait a year, have another lake or something. But it look totally different. But you, to see if your ass going to jump. My ass would be like, nope, this shit seem familiar. This, that, what y'all would say, deja vu. I done been here before. I remember time got ate by that shark. This is giving what the fuck is giving. Nah, I see y'all on the other side. You gonna walk to it? Yep. First person jump over there, shark jump and bite his ass. See, I told y'all motherfuckers. See ya. You see what I'm saying? Like you'll just get tested. When you don't learn the lesson, you go through hell. The quicker you show the Most High that you get whatever it is that the Most High need for you to get, the quicker you ascend and go on to the next phase. When you ascend and close shit out, you get abundance. You get rewarded because you closed it out. If you don't learn from somebody else, you're going to learn through you. So if you saw your friend getting lied and cheated on, right? That was the Most High saying, hey, you need to sit back and witness this because I'm about to allow this shit to come to you too. This is your learning stage. So that's why you don't pick. That's why a lot of people miss shit because they don't know how the Most High work. So now your friend done went through it. Let's say you were laughing. Your nigga gonna dog you out. Let's say you was a shoulder for her to cry on. She gonna be a well, you. That's if she chooses. Then, cause she might be a bitch you need to get rid of. The Most High show you at her time of need, you was a shoulder. Like I'm telling you, all of this shit is in alignment, is in harmony. It all plays out. If the Most High see that you learn through your friend, you will get tested. The Most High send you a nigga, right? And let's say the nigga start doing shit. You cut your you if you release yourself from that, you won't experience it the way that you saw your friend experience it. But if you know that you saw the signs, the red flags, and the Most High will allow you to experience the same shit your friend, or allow you to experience what your eyes saw, or how you saw it, what energy you absorb, because that's a way that you're going to understand it. So you would have to release it. Let's say you saw Sarah sticking it out. So you should know logically not to stick it out, because what's going to happen? You can't say, oh, my nigga different, or I'm different, or this, what, no. So when you prove to the Most High that you got it, you don't gotta experience it no more. And if it come towards you or try to, it will get kicked out. Yeah, I'm about to get off here. Would anybody like to get a donation reading before I get off here? 40 for Zelle, 45 for Cash App. I just need y'all to be y'all authentic self, baby. If you your authentic self, can't no spell work, no voodoo, no low vibration, can't nothing harm you. Not even society, not even life. You'll be fully equipped. If sadness come towards you because you your authentic self, you will know what to do. It won't get you down. It's because you're taking on all these energies why you can't defeat sadness or depression. Go around children to raise your vibration. They raise it quick. If you need your vibration raised, go around children. Not badass kids, kids that are really innocent. So if a kid know, hey, what a condom and all this shit is, they not gonna give you the energy that you need. You need to go to around innocent kids, kids that are just kids, okay? Now, if they mama try to dress them up like an adult, but they still play in mud and all that shit, that's good. Okay, I'm talking about the ones who mind is grown. We're not talking about the clothing. We're talking about the mind. Because if the mind is grown, the spirit's grown. Okay? Um, that's to raise your vibration. If you need healing energy, you need a real pure divine feminine. And she can't say, oh, I'm a divine feminine. She has to be of high ranking. Granted, she is of high ranking because she's a divine feminine. But you can go meet Sarah, right? And she's a divine feminine. But Sarah can't hear you because Sarah ain't tapped in. Make sure she tapped in. For those of you who want to heal like quick, um, outside of that, you take herbs, remedies. If you feel off balance, not yourself, ground. You need energy, stand in front of the sun. You need clarity, go under the moon. You need peace and shit, go out in nature. I I'm gifted a lot of shit and I'm a gifted to you. I just gave you something. So since don't nobody want to get a reading, I'm about to get off of here. To the Most High people, may the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Namaste, gang gang.